Hey everyone, Theo here, and I'm here to announce a contest that is being run by Oliver. It's an Easter egg contest, so let's go ahead and find out what it's all about. So if we're on the DDRNG Discord, if we're in the announcements section, you'll see that Oliver has made a post with a couple links that you'll need to go to. The first one is a Steam link, which will take you to the workshop page for you to download 11 maps. And on each one of these maps is an egg that's hidden somewhere on that map. And all you'll need to do is take a screenshot of that egg on that map. You don't have to be like right up next to it or anything like that. And then the other link is a Google form where you will submit all of your screenshots. So let's go ahead and take a look. So first is the Steam page, which has 11 maps. And so when you're on this page, all you need to do is click on the plus sign next to each one of these, and this will subscribe you to those maps. Now those maps won't do anything, they won't download or anything like that until you actually launch Dungeon Defenders. And once you launch Dungeon Defenders, it'll start downloading those maps. And so then when you do go to actually run these maps, let's go ahead and just go ahead and do this. Alright, so like I said, we're going to go ahead and launch Dungeon Defenders, and once we go ahead and do that, it's going to download those maps that we just did, we just subscribed to. So we will come into here, we're going to click Play Online, and we're going to click on Open. And I am just going to go ahead and choose my Summoner. We'll go ahead and start. So I'm going to go to Private Match. Yeah, I'm going to go Private Match. And to find those egg maps, we'll go back here. If we're here, just click on Custom Missions, and we'll see that we have all of the egg maps. A little out of order, but yes, we have all of them. So if we want to, now we're going to go ahead and search for those eggs. So we're going to go into easy, so that allows us to have no timer. It gives us all the time we need to go ahead and do that. And we're just going to go ahead and launch into that map. And now we're here. So now we'll just look around the map. When we find the egg, we'll take a screenshot of that map, of the egg. You don't have to be next to it when you take the screenshot. Just take a screenshot. You can go in first person and take a screenshot of the map, of the egg. Now there is one egg. There's one map that has 2 eggs. And you'll know what map it is because the egg that you're trying to find is not really even hidden. It's just obvious. Just know that that is not the egg they're looking for the screenshot. That is something completely different. So remember, if you load up a map, I can't tell you which map it is, but if you find a map and there's an egg just out in the open, you're like, this is too easy. Yes, that's not the right egg. So once you do this, and you're going to go ahead and do this for all of the 11 maps. Remember, just play on easy, no timer, you're good to go. So once you've done this for all of the maps, you've taken a screenshot of all 11 of those eggs that you found. Now it's time to actually go ahead and do the work. Let's go back to our web browser. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and take a screenshot of all the eggs you find. We're good to go there. Once you're ready to submit all of your screenshots, then you're going to go to the link that was in the announcements. This will take you to the Google Forms where this says there's 11 eggs on 11 maps where the Easter Bunny has hid them. Go collect them all. And this is where you'll actually send your images. So you're going to fill out this information. You're going to fill out your Steam name. You're going to give them your Steam URL. Now, like for me, I have a vanity URL. Mine just says, ID/Theorin. They do not want that URL. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. Copy. And I'm going to go over to steamid.io. If you just paste your URL into there and click look up, it's going to give you the URL they're wanting, which is this one here, which has all the numbers. All right, now that I have that, I'll copy that, and then I just paste it here. So I have my Steam name, my Steam URL, and now I'm going to type in my Discord name. This allows us to ping you if you happen to win. So please put your Discord name in here correctly. It is very difficult as an event host when someone joins your shop and you're like, who are you? And you're trying to figure out who's who and what's what because they didn't put their correct information in there. Lastly, the most important part is put the screenshot of each one of the eggs that you found in here. The number corresponds to the map. If you do not find an egg on map 7, you will not put anything for egg 7 here. Once you've added all your files, when you add the files, just so you know, you have to go add. And generally what you're going to need to do is upload them to your Google Drive, and then you can drag them, you can link them from there. You'll click submit. Once you do that, you are done. You have submitted yourself for the contest. And the winners, you only need to find 8 of the 11, but obviously if you find 8, you're assured that you're going to get a prize. There's a different prize if you get 10, and there's another prize if you get all 11 of the eggs. So definitely go for all 11 eggs so that you get the best prize. So there's 3 tiers of prizes, and I think that for the most part, most people will find all 11. It does take some looking around, and some of the maps may be large, but keep at it. And the last thing is, do not talk about where you found the eggs in Discord. We do want this to be fun for everybody. There is a section. There is a thread, actually, I believe. Is there a thread? There is a thread, yes. There's an egg contest thread under the general channel in DD1 if you want to talk about egg hunting and things like that, or any other things. But don't talk about where you found the eggs or anything like that. We don't want any spoilers. We want everyone to have fun. And if you want to do this in a group, by all means, go ahead and do that. And again, to find that thread, I click on General, and then over here in Discord, there's a section that says Threads. I click on Threads, and then I choose the thread I want. So that's the contest. This thing will end on the 27th of April, which may be Easter, not really sure. But that is what you want to do for this specific contest. Hope everyone has some fun. Hope everyone finds all of the eggs that are hidden about there. And just remember, one map has an obvious egg, and that's not the egg they're looking for the screenshot for. So keep looking on that map. I cannot tell you which map it is, but you'll definitely know it when you see it. That's all I have for today. Thanks everyone for watching, and happy egg hunting.